Hello! Good morning, everybody. My name is Cameron, and welcome to my new kitchen! Yeah! So I have just been embarking on a move. It's a super big project, coming into a bigger space, a bigger house, so more room for expression and expansion, which I'm super excited about. And doing some renovations, especially starting in the kitchen. As you can see, I've got some nice new tile and I've been painting, and I'm so excited to make this my creative space. And kitchen is the heart of the home, and as much as I love cooking, I'm just so excited. As you can see, it's not quite finished yet, but I'm so excited to share with you and be in my new space today to give you a sneak peek. We'll have some shelves coming in, a window, and some curtains, and placing all of my things in the kitchen. So this nesting process will be super exciting. I have another live demo on Friday. Make sure to join me. Maybe you'll see it kind of coming more to life as I add more and more to the space. So yes, I'm really excited and so happy you're joining me today. Welcome. Today we are going to be making some healthy popsicles. I've posted a recipe for a hazelnut crunch popsicle, kind of like a Magnum, on the blog and on yesterday's post. So you have that one today. I'm feeling a little bit experimental. There's a lot of shifts happening in my life on all levels, physically, mentally, emotionally. All around, a lot of shifts with the move, and actually I'm in the midst of a fast right now. Today is day 3 of a juice fast. Fasting is a great practice to weave into big shifts, especially like moves. So my body was kind of naturally heading in this direction. So today we'll make the popsicles, and then they'll be a great sweet treat as I wean off of the fast. But we're going to make 2 different kinds, get experimental. As I said, we have the hazelnut crunch popsicles on the blog, that recipe using crushed hazelnuts and cinnamon. Today we're going to be using the same base, but I wanted to do a little something different. I'm thinking maybe splitting it into 2. It normally makes anywhere from 5 to 6 popsicles. So we'll do a couple of one, a couple of another, just for fun, because it's fun. So one, I'm thinking we'll do some peanut, cinnamon, and cacao. Where's my cacao? In the fridge. Let's see. Okay, here we have some cacao paste, and we'll shave it off a little bit. I'm using here Cacao King, which I so kindly received as a giveaway. I won a giveaway and got some free cacao, best gift ever. But right now, Cacao King, if you head over to his Instagram, is doing a giveaway or a promotion. So use the discount code on his website, Love Everyone and the number 10. So Love Everyone number 10, you'll get 10% off. But it's definitely high quality cacao, really amazing plant medicine, heart opening. So we're gonna add some of that into our popsicles. So one flavor, we're gonna do peanut, cacao, a little cinnamon. I have some cacao nibs. Let me know what you think, if we should add those in or not. As we go, let me know if you're cooking with me. Leave comments, ask questions as we go. I'm happy to answer and say hello, and we'll see what all we're working with and how yours turn out. So that will be one flavor, and the other flavor, we're going to be doing frozen berries. So kind of, we'll do a berry flavor and a chocolatey peanut flavor. That way we have all the amazing combinations. So to get started, our base ingredients, I've soaked these cashews overnight, so we're going to drain these. Drain the cashews, kind of wash the jelly layer off. Then we're going to be adding some coconut milk, which also I need to get out of the fridge, some coconut oil, honey, or any type of sweetener. So here we're using honey. You can also use soaked dates or coconut sugar, coconut blossom sugar. These are great alternatives. Maple syrup instead of honey if you want. At home I was only using maple syrup because it was so readily available, and didn't need to use honey. Here honey's available, not maple syrup, so mostly I'm using honey for sweetener. And that's our base. Some cinnamon if we want. I'll grab the coconut milk. If you have, this might still be a milk form, it doesn't feel like it's solidified, but you can use culinary coconut milk, which comes in the can. Use full fat. Place it in the fridge, and the thick part that accumulates on the top, use most of that with just a little bit of liquid. Again, we'll play around with consistency in our blender, but we'll also have our coconut milk and just see how this goes. All experimental today, let's have fun with it. And super excited to then have some amazing popsicles. I like using silicone molds. You can use my affiliate link on Amazon to purchase yours. Check the blog, the recipe for the hazelnut crunch popsicles, and you'll find all the links for different ingredients that I love. So we'll be using our silicone mold popsicle makers. I find that they work the best. And yeah, let's get started. So let's drain and rinse our cashews. Let's see if I can turn this over towards the sink a little bit. So just draining these and then rinsing off the jelly layer, taking a moment here just to rinse them. Using your hands, kind of squishing it around a little bit. Perfect. Just getting that jelly layer off helps. I don't know exactly what it is, but don't want it on the popsicles. Alright, so here we have our blender. Let's adjust this back a little bit. It's okay? Alright, so we add our 1 cup of cashews to the blender. Cashews, then we'll do 1 cup of coconut milk. And here, again, you can use your full fat culinary coconut milk. Fat is good. You don't need no fat in your diet, especially when it comes from things like avocados or coconuts or nuts. These are good types of fat. Actually, our brain is like 70-80% fat, so for it to function properly, for you to be so smart and intelligent, make sure that you're eating healthy fats. Alright, so 1 cup. So it started to get a little thicker, but it didn't solidify yet, but that's okay. We'll do 1 cup of coconut milk. We'll do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Again, a healthy fat using good quality, and coconut oil will as well help with the consistency, like with the cashews. It makes it super creamy, nice cream. The coconut oil, as it's put in the fridge, will help with the consistency, kind of solidify our popsicles. Awesome, we've had someone here saying they've been waiting for the live session. Yes, last week no live sessions with the move and everything, but slowly this week. Today's live demo, we'll have another one on Friday, and more to come as well. Always look out on the newsletter for the live demo schedule. Alright, so we'll do 2 tablespoons coconut oil. 1/4 cup of honey, but today I'm going to do a little bit less. This is for sweetness, so depending on either your level of sweetness, if you want more sweet, less sweet, play around and always use natural sweeteners. I'm just going to do, I think, a little bit less than 1/4 cup, as I'll be coming off of fasting and still want to enjoy my popsicles. They'll keep in the freezer until next week, and then I'll enjoy, but do a little bit less sweet, so maybe I'll do around 2 tablespoons of honey. So not so sweet, but it will be delicious. The other flavors give it And yeah, I don't eat so much sweet or processed, so level taste buds kind of adapt, so a little bit of sweet can go a long way. Yes, you can use agave. This is as well another more natural alternative, but just trying to go as clean as possible. So honey, maple syrup, agave, dates, coconut sugar. You can play around with what you have on hand, what's more available in your area, as you feel. So there we have our cashews, our coconut milk, coconut oil, and honey. I think that is all of our base ingredients. Yeah, I think this will be our base. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this. Then we're going to split it into 2 bowls and stir in our toppings. I think this is how I want to do. When you do toppings, like for the hazelnut one, I will process this and then throw the hazelnuts in and just pulse a couple times to mix it. I'm thinking as we do peanuts this time, maybe I want them as whole peanuts. So skip out on the pulsing process, and we're just going to mix it in a bowl and then add it into our popsicle molds. So depending on what toppings you want, how you want it, if you would want like a blended berry popsicle, then maybe we could do that. What do y'all think for the berry popsicles? We could blend it so it will be like a colorful looking popsicle, or should we have the whole berries in it? Let me know in the comments what you're thinking, and we'll do that for either one. So either blending with the berries or using whole berries in the popsicle. Let's think about it. We'll blend this. See, I told you we're getting experimental and creative today. There is no right or wrong here with Root to Rise. We're just boosting culinary confidence and playing around. The blender heavy duty, it's actually heavy duty, but super cheap blender. Maybe it's like a $30 blender, nothing fancy, not a Vitamix, not a Ninja, but it gets the job done. So any blender will do, people. All right. So let's see, we're gonna pour some of our mixture into the bowl. So we'll do like half the mixture in here. Alright, I'm not exactly sure how many popsicles we'll be making here, but we'll pour half into the bowl. This will mix with our cacao and peanuts and cinnamon. The other half we'll go ahead and do, I've decided we'll do berries in the blender. Let's play around with this. So let's add anywhere from like a half a cup to a full cup, maybe, a handful or 2 of berries into the blender, and this we're going to be making colorful popsicles. Fruity flavored. All right, let's see what we come up with. Maybe scrape the sides if you need. Amazing. Okay, so now we're going to have purple popsicles, and we're going to have our peanut chocolate popsicles. And I just had a brilliant idea that, Yeah, okay, so we decided to blend the berries, but you could also use them whole and stir them in and see what happens there. But we've blended them. We're gonna have some purple popsicles, and we're gonna add the cacao nibs into this one, so for a fun little surprise crunch. So that way we can use our cacao nibs too. All right, for the peanut ones, we're gonna add just like a handful or so of peanuts. A little extra for love. So add our peanuts. We're gonna add half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of cinnamon. We'll do a heaping teaspoon. Again, no exact measurements needed, playing around with your preferences, what you like, don't like, making it the flavor you love. But we can just play around with the same base of 1 cup cashews soaked overnight, 1 cup coconut milk, honey, or your sweetener of choice, and coconut oil, and then adding the toppings that you desire. I'm getting love from my hometown in North Carolina. I'm sending all my love back. I miss you and I love you and so happy to see you joining. Thank you. Heartwarming. Okay, so now we'll cut and like grate a little bit of our cacao block. It comes like this, so this is cacao paste. Yeah, it's called cacao paste, cacao block, cacao mass, but it's super amazing, high quality plant medicine. So I'm just going to use my knife here and grate a little bit off the sides. You could as well use like chocolate chips if you want, vegan chocolate chips, dark chocolate. This is a little higher quality. It's not mixed with anything. This is just cacao paste. Definitely recommend adding into your morning routines every other day or once a week or so instead of your coffee, or maybe replace every now and then a caffeinated tea. Use this as your energy boost. Super heart opening, brings clarity, concentration, increased feelings of gratitude. It's really amazing. And I have a recipe for a cacao drink in my Quest for Zest Thailand cookbook, which will be launched, fingers crossed, today. It's in review on Amazon, so today or tomorrow you can order my Quest for Zest Thai cookbook, all plant-based, gluten-free, healthy eats. Yeah, on Amazon. Watch out for the links on Instagram, or subscribe to the website and you'll be the first to know when to pre-order your copy. And I've got an amazing cacao drink recipe in there, as well as some nice cream recipes. All right, wow, this is looking amazing. Who doesn't love peanuts and chocolate? All right, so here we're stirring. It's kind of like a chocolate chip. I wonder too if you could make a mint chocolate chip with like peppermint, spirulina for color, or matcha for color, and some cacao, peppermint oil. So experimental. All right, so we've got our peanuts, we've got the cacao, cinnamon. We're just trusting our intuition here. I'm not tasting, again, because I'm fasting, juice fasting at the moment, so don't want to activate digestive system or become hungry. So far, so good. So yay, okay. We've got our peanut chocolate mixture. Maybe we'll add a little bit more chocolate, because you can't go wrong with more chocolate. Alright, yay! Giving that a stir. Alright, and then our peanuts, a little bit sink to the bottom here, so we're going to use a spoon so we evenly distribute the toppings into our mixture. So let's see here. Now we just take the silicone mold, And we're just gonna scoop into the holes, fill it up. I'm hoping all the peanuts won't sink down to the bottom, or which will eventually be the top of the peanut. I'm hoping it will stay exactly where it is. I guess we'll find out as soon as we, as we eat them. All right, I'm not sure exactly if this will make a fourth popsicle, please. We've got 3 full ones. Maybe it will, yes. Okay, 4 popsicles for our chocolate peanut cinnamon crunch popsicles. How is y'all's turning out? What flavors are you experimenting with? I'm curious. What would be your favorite popsicle recipe? Let me know. I'll come up with a recipe for it. Yay! Okay, so here we have 4 of our popsicles full. Amazing. And now we have, make a little space here, a sip of coconut fuel. Okay, so we've got a question here, how to avoid ice crystals. So the cashews will help with the creaminess, so you're not really gonna have so many ice crystals. When you use the base that we've gone through this morning, then yeah, you should have the avoided ice crystals of some nice creams and stuff. So it keeps it pretty soft and creamy with the cashew and coconut cream. Someone's favorite flavor we've got here, apricot. Yum, amazing. So maybe again using same base, cashews, coconut cream, coconut oil, honey, blending with a couple fresh apricots or frozen apricots. You could even experiment with maybe soaking some dried apricots, chopping them into pieces and putting those in the mixture as like a little pieces in the vanilla. Or blending those as well. So that could be something really fun to play around with. If anybody else wants to throw out their favorite flavors, let me know. Coconut, it's so amazing. Chopped it fresh this morning. With the fast, I need to stay super hydrated. All right, let's get back to our popsicles. Fun little side project there. All right, next we'll take another clean bowl, pour our berry blend. This one already with the frozen fruit is a little more creamy, like more frozen and thick consistency. And it created more, so maybe actually we'll have more popsicles than planned because the berries gave a little boost. Yay, these are gonna be delicious. I envision it now. We've got these beautiful pink purple popsicles. We're gonna add in a crunchy cacao nib mix in there, and then either keeping it plain or after we finish making the popsicles, I'm gonna tell you how to make the chocolate coating, but we're not gonna do it today because yeah, they're not frozen yet. So actually maybe that's what I could do next week. As we take the popsicles out of the freezer, we could do the coating. Yay, okay, idea for next week's live demos. Make sure to join in, see how we do the chocolate exterior coating, and we'll coat our delicious popsicles. And see how they turned out. You never know until the end, but we're using clean, whole ingredients, so no doubt it will be super delicious and tasty. All right, so now we've got some cacao nibs. Yum, little crunch of deliciousness. So again, we're just gonna add in a couple of handfuls. And then give it a stir. I'm going to use all of them. Need to get more. I love adding cacao nibs as a little crunch to smoothie bowls or smoothie bowls, into your cacao drink, into popsicles, decoration for food photography. Really delicious. What do you think of the colors? So vibrant. Healthy, delicious, sweet treat, plant-based. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, let's see, where did I put spoon? All right, so now let's add in to our popsicle molds. Again, just carefully spooning it into each slot. I found a couple frozen berries that didn't get blended, but that's okay. Again, that was going to be our first idea, but as you can see, it's kind of evolved as we've gone, which is how every cooking project is. You have an idea and then maybe it grows or changes, evolves as you go, and that's okay. So just scooping it, trying not to make a mess, but definitely it's getting a little bit all over, that's okay. Yeah, and it's so fun to play around with the color. You could also use, if you have a red dragon fruit, that's a really fun one to make a super vibrant pink. Again, you can also use different powders, beetroot powder, high in nutrients, and we'll play around with the color. Spirulina powder, matcha powder. Matcha pops could be really something fun with like cacao nibs. And you can see I really love this. Recipe creation, healthy eats, things that you can really enjoy guilt-free and feel good about eating, taste delicious, and up-level your health and happiness. And these, all these recipes, Thai recipes, again, of same mind, body, spirit, optimization for health, taste delicious, satisfying. They're going to be released on my Quest for Zest Thailand cookbook and paperback in the next day or two. So please consider pre-ordering your copy to support me as a chef and author, self-publisher, photographer, creative spirit. So yeah, please consider pre-ordering. Pre-order for the ebook, order for the paperback. It's going to be amazing, and your support is so much appreciated. All right. Yay! So we've got 4 peanut butter chocolate popsicles. We've got 5 berry delicious popsicles. Yay! We're going to tap it on the counter a few times. Make sure that it's kind of set. Let's see, I need a sponge or a cloth. Where to find in my mess. All right, here we've got a cloth I've been cutting to use as cleaning supplies, so we'll just cut a piece of this. In the midst of a move, everything is chaos. I don't know where anything is. If you could see more than just this little counter, you'd see a whole lot of mess. But hopefully today, all the construction, the renovations are finished, the painting finished yesterday. So today we'll be clearing boxes, putting things in their place. Yay, nesting. All right, so let's just wipe down a little bit of the edges here. Maybe this helps helps the popsicles remove a little bit easier when there's not so much frozen around. Again, doesn't have to be exact or super perfect, just removing a little bit of that. Then we add the top of the popsicle mold. rinse. All right, so then we add the tops of our popsicles. We'll put it in like this, side down, side with the little fringes up. I think, yes. And then we add in our little popsicle sticks that come with the silicone molds. So make sure we look, because not all the popsicles are used, so remember which ones are empty. Add on the lid. Popsicle sticks, fun. And then we're just going to be adding them in. And as they freeze, it really holds up, so just leaving a little bit on the end here that you can grab it. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be so delicious. I'm curious which flavor you would prefer, the cacao peanut butter cinnamon or the berry cacao nib crunch. Let me know. Yay, we've got someone saying they will order the book from Mumbai. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see it spread across the world and hopefully eventually make a around the world series as I travel. I've been to India before, I've been to Mumbai and love the Indian cuisine so much. So hoping one day there'll be a Quest for Zest India, Quest for Zest Nepal, Quest for Zest USA, my home country. Quest for Zest everywhere around the world, depending on where I am. So if we have enough support for this book, then we can slowly watch things grow and again evolve. So, yay, I love to cook. So fun. All right, we're almost finished with our popsicles here. And this recipe is so amazing. It feeds the inner child within all of us, adults of all ages. And yeah, kids love this as well. Have your kids help in the kitchen and get creative. As you can see, it's not so of a technical recipe. It's just throwing in your ingredients and blending and getting creative with whatever toppings. So if you've got children, have them play around, just ask what toppings they want, help them get hands-on connecting with their food, which in the end connects you with yourself and others authentically and with the earth. So they can cater their popsicle flavorings to their liking and have fun with it. And then when they're eating the popsicles, it's going to be so enjoyable. So much happiness as you are having the end result of your efforts. So here we have all of our popsicles, our empty ones, and now last step is just placing it in the fridge and letting it set. Definitely taking them out of the silicone mold is a little bit of a struggle. It's not so easy as it just popping out. You kind of maybe have to let it thaw for a few seconds, few minutes, and then wiggle the way out. But they do come out in perfect form. So it's just a little patience. But I like the idea of next week showing the second step of the popsicles, the chocolate coating, and removing them from the silicone mold. So stay tuned, subscribe to Monday's newsletter, the link in my bio. You'll get all kinds of new recipes, new content, Root to Rise announcements for holistic health, lifestyle health tips, and the schedule for next week's live demos, second step popsicles, and more. So check this out. It's going to be super fun and amazing. Friday, join me live for another live demo. And yeah, we'll have fun in the kitchen. You'll be watching the kitchen grow and evolve as I begin to move all my stuff in and nest, and super, super excited. So thank you so much. Also, stay tuned about my Quest for Zest Thailand cookbook. Again, your support is so much appreciated, and yeah, I've poured my heart and soul into this Thai cookbook. I've been in Thailand for the past year and a half, studying their food and culture and creating some beautiful, delicious, healthy, plant-based, gluten-free eats around their authentic Thai menu. So keep your eyes out for that. Thank you so, so much. At what temperature do we have to freeze? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe, I'm guessing what's freezing, 32 Fahrenheit. Is that 0 Celsius? But if you have a freezer as part of your fridge or ice box, something like this, just to make sure that they set and completely harden. It typically takes 4+ hours. Overnight is always a good reassurance there. So just let them make the day before you want to eat them, or just let them sit in the freezer overnight, and that way they'll come out definitely solidified, ready for your chocolate coating and to be enjoyed. Yes, thank you for all your efforts and time. God bless you. Thank you so, so much. Sending blessings as well to you and out into the world to everybody who has tuned in today. Thank you so much for joining me in my new space for this amazing sweet treat recipe. I promise you'll love it. It's super easy. Get everybody in your family, all your friends involved. Tag me in your creations. I want to know how they turn out. So if you make this, tag Root to Rise. I want to see. I'll give you a repost on my story and we'll spread the love. Yay, so now we will just clean up. Thank you so much. Start our day here. It's 9 a.m. So a full day ahead again with Cacao King. Use discount code. Order on the Cacao King website. You'll find on Instagram Cacao King. You'll find the logo, cacao.king, I think it is. Check out the Instagram page. Find the link in the bio. Order with 10% discount on cacao paste using the discount code LOVEVERYONE and the number 10. Yay, I think that's all from today. Looking forward to seeing you next time and watching the kitchen and our videos and content slowly evolve. So thank you so much, everybody, wherever you are in the world. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste to all of you. Thank you.